Hello friends, welcome to Squared Plans. I'm Stephanie and today we'll be setting up our horizontal planners for the first week in September. I've got this wax paper layout ready to go, and here are the sticker books that I pulled from, including this one that I got off of a dashboard. So yeah, that one's a little weird. This week is the first week of the September Planable Challenge, and this week's theme is Dog Days. If you'd like to join in, post your spreads up on Instagram using the hashtag PlanableSeptember2020. We'd love to see what you come up with. So this week is the Dog Days theme, and the idea for this theme kind of came out of the dog days of summer, that expression meaning kind of the hot days, the last hot days of summer. That's pretty fitting for this time of year, at least in Southern California, but I'm sure it is for other areas around the world. And so I'm just setting up my theme in my traditional way that I like to do. I like to have my focus boxes and my checklists and then some decor, a little bit on every day. That's usually my thing. So I'm just going to go ahead and set this guy up that way. I grabbed this box sticker from, I think this was from the Happy Illustration sticker book. It was a little bit large, as you could see, but there was plenty of room to trim and keep the main subject, which are dogs, still viable in the sticker. So I went ahead and trimmed it down, and then it just kind of closed off the top using a little black pen. I think I used my Papermate Flare pen to do that, just to kind of mimic the border that was already around the sticker. So that turned out real cute. I also have pulled in some colorful boxes with both the gold and a few of the colors that I was seeing in the Happy Illustrations sticker book that had most of these puppies and dogs in them. Pulled that together for my focus boxes, and then for a little added fun and decor, I'm using these paw prints that I got both out of the dashboard kind of animal pack I have and the Happy Illustrations pack, and just using that as a little added interest, a little extra texture, as I like to call it, onto the spread. Just give you a little bit more puppy feels. So I'm just adding that in, and what I did on these guys is there's only certain sizes to work with. So I tried to make it look like it was like bigger going smaller, like it was going away from you, and grouped things together that I thought worked well. So I kind of have these bigger ones lower at the bottom, kind of closer to you, and then looping around, going out, getting a little bit smaller as it goes away, kind of going off the page. And I'm just trying to make it look like a natural walking progression. So I'm just making some adjustments there to the paw prints, make it look kind of cute. And originally I wasn't going to bring in any of the gold, but there was a real strong gold presence in a lot of the stickers, especially in that dashboard animal set that I have. So I kind of felt the need to bring it in as another color. So there, it's a little bit, the color scheme isn't as clean as I'd like it to be, but I do like the elements that were in gold, and I think that that definitely helps sell the Dog Days theme. And unfortunately, I didn't realize that International Dog Day was last week, or I guess it was this week since this goes up on Friday, but so it's going to be a week behind at least on the Dog Days theme, unfortunately. Just laying in some other items, making some small adjustments as I go about it, but sticking pretty close to my wax paper theme. And I'm going to add a few more of those paw prints over here in the corner. And these ones are smaller, so I kind of used those in this farthest away corner that I could, so that again it gives that scale and dimension to it. For my checklist, I decided to just actually hand draw in the check boxes, since I've been using kind of a bullet journal symbol style of to-dos and crossing things off, and I really like that. So having a physical checkbox next to each of the items has been key. And so I'll just hand write that in as I write in my to-dos, but I've made sure I have enough room on each day for my checklists. And I've broken out my opaque white pen. This is a Jelly Roll pen from Sakura. It's really great for whiting out fine white lines. It's been in my arsenal for a while. I use it on quite a few things, but I don't think I've pulled it out here on my horizontal in quite a while, so just thought I'd bring that up. And if you're looking for anything that I am using here, I include all of the links to the products in the description of the video, so check that out if you're looking for something in particular. So I've laid it in all of the more functional items, and so what I decided to do was have a little moment here with all of the dogs down at the bottom in my this week area. I do like to use my this week area, but I just didn't want the decor floating around. I wanted the dogs to feel like they were actually sitting somewhere, and so I really needed the bottom to do that, and I didn't want to encroach upon my actual Thursday week on the opposite side, so I just ended up taking up the whole space for this week here. And if I do have some to-dos that I need to keep track of, I'll either write them on the day or I'll put in an insert into my planner and make it work that way. I also have whited out the black heavy line that divides the day behind some of the dogs' heads, using that Jelly Roll pen again. I was going to use my dry line, but I've actually found that this works really good on the thicker lines, which I was surprised. So found another use for this, and it's a lot easier to get real exact with the pen versus the thick dry line. And I've just did that trim out from the opposite side, so I'm going to reuse the stickers here on the side just to make it kind of look like the paw prints go right off the page, and trying to make it look as natural as possible. And now I'm going to lay in a few paw prints here, kind of looking like they're coming out of that little box, trickling down to where all of the dogs are. That's the idea, at least. We'll see if it comes across, but I think I did okay. You might be able to do this a little better if they were all the same size, or if I had the right kind of tiered variation, but I think you get the idea. And basically, once I get all these settled and looking good, we will be done, friends. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up down below. Go ahead and leave me a comment if you'd like to get in touch, and think about subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, if you'd like to see more of my videos. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you next time. Bye!